What's up, YouTube? Boston Chris back with a brand new video. And so today I wanted to talk about a show that I went to a couple weeks ago called the Clam City Comic Con. Or the Clam City, was it Comic Con? Yeah, I think it was Comic Con or Comic Show, one of the two. It was a really, really fun show, really good show. I got a bunch of really good, stuff there. And just to give you a little bit of background on the show, so it's run by Josh. His name is Josh. And he goes by Buzz Comics on Facebook and Instagram. So Josh, this is his show that he runs. I think he runs it both up here and in his home state of North Carolina. He lives up in Massachusetts now, but he's from North Carolina originally. And so what happens is that he's put this on for a couple years, and I just haven't had a chance to go. But I got a chance to go this year, which was awesome. It was a little bit north of Boston in a city called Ipswich. And I'd say it's probably about, like, from where I live, about 35, 45 minutes away. And it was at the True North Ale Company, which is a local brewery, up, in that area. And they basically cleared out a nice big spot so that they could have a bunch of people being able to sell comics and everything like that. And then even in the next room where the actual bar is in that place, so it's like kind of like a bar, and then they had food trucks outside as well. But there's a sitting area and everything like that. They had, other people in there as well, including like some artists and everything, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But it was a really fun show, and best of all, free admission. So you can't beat that. If you have a free show in your area, you might as well go just to pop in and see what's going on, and just give support and help out those free shows. Just because shows like this, I have to say I really do enjoy a lot. Like, I mean, I enjoy the big conventions too. Absolutely, but I do enjoy like these smaller shows too, just because you have that more comic centric and community feel to it. So speaking of the community, there was so many people there. Like, obviously, Josh from Buzz Comics, he's part of the community, great member of the community. Also ran into Lunch Money Comics there. Chinmo from 3 Men in the Basement was there. My buddy's Amazing Murphinator and Sean were there. Noah from Broke Boy Comics was there. Was it the Re-Up Hunter? If you guys see him around, he's always on Instagram showing you all the crazy, like, hard to find and cool books that he picks up from local shows and everything like that. He was there selling. Just so many good just vendors and local artists, and even some big names were there as well. So it was a really, really fun show. So just to kind of give a little bit of an idea, they not only wanted you to have like a day of it, so it went from 12 noon till 5 p.m. But they even had like food trucks there, so you can get something to eat. You could get a drink. They were doing raffles for every time you got a drink. Like, they would just do like these local raffles of different stuff. So the vendors were giving things away. It was really fun. So when I first walked in, saw everybody in there. I was like, all right, well, first vendor I saw that I knew right away was Chinmo. From 3 Men in the Basement. So I went over to his booth. Now, if you see Chinmo, at a show, go to his booth, because he always has quality stuff. He just posted, I want to say a couple weeks ago, about a collection that he picked up. So he had a bunch of stuff that he was selling that was great, and he's always looking to give deals. So I went to his and, was able to pick up this right here, the first Silver Banshee. And he does like, bundles. So it's like, it'd be like, three, buy 3 books, get 1 free, stuff like that. So I was like, all right, perfect. So picked up this Wizard 1/2. I used to have one of these back in the day. I think I, just didn't take care of it, and it got torn to shreds. But, get the, Wizard seal in there, so those are cool. Mask number 1. So this is, I think, is the actual first mask, because there's 2 of them that they did. And this is the, I think, first appearance of Mask, if you watch the old 80s show. Picked up this as well, which is a really, really awesome hip-hop cover that wasn't done by Marvel, but a great homage to one of the best albums of all time, Wu-Tang Forever. So you got Cobra Forever, nice Wu-Tang homage right there. Definitely a cool one. And then I also, from Chinmo, was able to pick up this right here, which is Marvel Age anniversary number 44. So you get the the anniversary, and the bringing in the new universe and stuff like that. So you see that stuff right there. but I always love these anniversary covers. So I have a pretty good amount of them. I still need to get that Kermit the Muppet Babies, Heathcliff, and I think there's a couple of other ones that are easier to get, but the hardest ones, of course, I still need those. But slowly and surely, I'll win that race. I'll get them eventually. Like all the Pokemon, you catch them all. Next, I went to another vendor and I saw this book and I was like, oh, this is actually in really good shape, and just, you can't go wrong with Silver Age. So went ahead and I picked up this right here, Strange Tales number 148. This is the first, sorry, not the first appearance. This is the origin of the Ancient One. So really cool stuff there. And then also you get the Cthulhu story, and just a great cover. Like, I love how they used to draw these back in the day. Like, Doctor Strange really, had some amazing covers from back in the day. Picked this up just because it was a nice J. Scott Campbell cover. So we get this J. Scott Campbell Daredevil. This is what, issue number 2. So pretty cool right there. This one actually is a book I'd never seen before, and I was like, wow, like, trying to figure out a little bit more about this. Like, what's up with this book? And so I started checking it out, and this was a basically, I guess, like a promotional comic giveaway, but for the movie Cyborg. So this is a Canon Video comic. So if you don't know, Canon's a company that did a bunch of those, like, they did a bunch of different movies like Death Wish, Cyborg, Bloodsport, and I want to say, I think maybe the Masters of the Universe movie. I don't remember, but they did run those like action movies that were just kind of like I don't want to say they were low budget, because I don't think they were necessarily low budget, but they're like really iconic movies and stuff. So this is cool because I've never seen this before, and actually this is I would say not the easiest to find. Like I looked that up on the census on CGC, and there's not many of these, so good book to have. Then I got this from Re-Up Hunter. He had a bunch of really awesome stuff there, and I was just like, you know what, I really like this. I really like this book, so I'm going to get it. And this is All Crime Comics, the Bruce Timm cover here. Really pretty cover. And I like how they have like the stress on there and everything that's painted into it. So this book here, if you can find it, it's not the easiest book in the world to find. It is a little bit pricey, not going to lie to you. But, I would say if you can find this in the wild, absolutely go get it. It's just really cool. And I think it recounts some of the Golden Age stories from back in the day. So definitely really cool stuff to have there. I also, like with any comic show, I also love to pick up blanks. So I picked up, Street Fighter Unlimited blank. We have Transformers #1 blank, because I was like, yep, definitely going to get that. Preacher from the Black Lagoon Lives blank. Cool thing there. I think maybe if I can find more horror themed stuff, which I'm sure I can very easily, this would be a cool thing to have, like Ken Wheaton do some kind of Simpsonized monsters. So like the Mummy and Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, or Mr. Burns' Dracula. Just really fun stuff there. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Picked up also blank of Draculina. I'm sure that's something that's connected to Vampira or something like that. I don't know. I just decided to pick it up because it was there. So a couple other things I have before we close this up. But so there was I was saying there's a local artist there. So there's a guy named Mike Doherty who did some really, really cool stuff. And this caught my eye, and I was like, I got to get this. And he had them for awesome prices, so I was like, yes, absolutely, let me scoop both of these. So picked up this right here, nice Cobra Commander sketch. Really, really well done, awesome one. I'm a big G.I. Joe fan, so yeah, that was coming home with me. Then I saw this, and I was like, this is just really, really awesome art and everything. So I had to get it. And so the book is called Vintage Pre-Code Horror Vampires by Asylum Press. And he just knocked it out of the park with this. Like, this is just awesome. For a pre-done sketch, like, you can't go wrong with something like this. This is gorgeous. So I have to say, when it comes to local shows and stuff, I'm going to be looking more for Mike Doherty to see, maybe a commission, who knows. But I'm gonna be looking for him. And it's funny because Murph said that, like, oh yeah, he goes to my local shop, like so he, you know, runs in this guy all the time, and he'll pick up some stuff that he does. So, you know, hope to see him at more of the local shops. I'm sorry, local shows around my area, because you know, if he has some more really cool pre-dones or maybe a commission or something like that, I'm looking forward to that. And then this, I think, was probably the coolest thing I got from the actual show itself, and I was really excited for this. So when I said that they had original art, so you had Mike Garrity in that room, and sitting right next to him was Larry Stroman. And Larry Stroman was a Marvel artist, you know, worked on X Factor and a few other things over his time. And he was there, and he had just a bunch of original art that he had brought, that he was working on and everything. Some stuff that he was working on right then and there, and then just a bunch of stuff that he already had pre-made and pre-done. And he was just, I mean, he had some really beautiful stuff. I had to really, like, make a decision on this, because there was so much really good stuff, and his prices were ridiculous. Like, he was only charging, for what I got, he only charged me $50. And when you see this, it's definitely something that is, if you go to like a bigger show, you're paying a couple $100s for this. So I was actually like just blown away and really excited that I was able to get this piece of art from him. So we got here a nice Ghost Rider. So this is basically like painted Ghost Rider, you know, sketch that he did. Really awesome. Funny enough is that he did 2 of these. So Lunch Money Comics got the other one. He was in there, he saw him first, and he bought that one. I ended up getting this one, so I was like, oh, this is a cool Ghost Rider, I love this. So I gotta get a frame, I gotta get a proper frame for this, so that I can, you know, actually put it up, because this is beautiful. And really, honestly, like, I was just shocked that, you know, he was selling it for as low as he was. But I mean, like, it's one of those things where, like, you know, when you have the opportunity to get something like that, you take it. And so, overall, a great show. I would highly recommend this show to anybody, especially because, number one, it's not too far out from Boston. If you live in the area, it's usually on a Saturday. So if you have the time to get up there, go ahead and check it out. Lots of great books, lots of great stuff to find. And on top of all of it, it's a free show. So definitely check out the Clam City Comic Con if you get the chance. It's amazing. Follow Buzz Comics to find out, you know, more information, because he always promotes them. And that's it for me. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I had a great time getting these books, and I'm out of here. So everybody take it easy. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.